The aftermath of a mass shooting captured on camera, an apparently lifeless body lying on the ground in Buffalo, New York.
Shots fired, 475 Justin.
This is the worst nightmare that any community can face. And we are hurting and we are seething right now as a community.
Police say 13 people were shot, 10 of them killed Saturday afternoon at this Tops Friendly Market in Northeast Buffalo.
Crazy dead bodies inside the store.
Tonight, authorities say they've arrested the alleged gunman, identified as an 18-year-old white male from Conklin, New York.
The shooter was not from this community. In fact, the shooter traveled hours from outside this community to perpetrate this crime on the people of Buffalo.
At the Texas rampage comes just 10 days after another shooting massacre at a supermarket in Buffalo, New York, left 10 people dead. Gabe Gutierrez joins us. Gabe, this Texas tragedy comes as we're seeing a rise in mass shootings in this country.
Yeah, that's right, Lester. This is the deadliest school shooting in the U.S. since the Parkland rampage in February of 2018. As has become common now, there are already growing calls to stop gun violence, which has been especially brutal this year. Another crime scene, another earth-shattering act of violence, another mass shooting in America. This one at an elementary school full of 2nd through 4th graders.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Days after a shooter walked into a grocery store to gun down African-American patrons, we have another Sandy Hook on our hands. What are we doing? There have been more mass shootings than days in the year.
Senator Chris Murphy represents Newtown, Connecticut, the somber site of its own elementary school massacre a decade ago. Fred Gutenberg's daughter was one of 17 students and staff killed in 2018 in Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida.
Are we going to watch more kids die, or are we going to do something?
All right, what's up, guys? Tony Macaroni. We're just going to be talking about this whole Buffalo and Texas shooting. Before I talk about anything, I just want to give my prayers to the families for this horrific crime. It's crazy. But my whole point of view on it is that I think at this point, what can we do at this point? I honestly feel like there's not many options that we have anymore. I feel like we say let's get background checks. There's already a background check for getting a weapon, licensed weapon. They say take away the assault rifles. I think there's 81% of mass shootings or shootings in general are done by handguns in general. And then I just, at this point, I just don't know what we do. I just say the only thing we could possibly do is maybe put security in school or any public school at this point. But other than that, I don't really see how we can stop people from going out and just doing these mass shootings and everything. That's my view on it.
I think that it's very unfortunate that this is something that seems to be a reoccurring thing. I feel we as a nation, it's going to be really difficult to, like, if people want to get rid of guns at this point, it's going to be very hard to do so because there's already so many in circulation. So to completely get rid of them is not going to be an answer at this point. I mean, if you look at other countries and stuff like that, like you look at like United Kingdom, for example, and stuff like that, they don't have guns over there, but I would venture to say that they definitely have violence, like knife violence in the way of that, but yeah. I don't know. I think I don't like, what is the purpose, because one of them, like, you're dealing with two extremes. You're dealing with a shooting that happened at a elementary school. It killed how many was it? 18?
19 children and 2 adults. So far from right now, that's what we know.
Okay, so we're counting basically. And then the other one, the Buffalo, New York, that one, that was mainly, or from what the news is saying, it was targeted at people of color, African American individuals and stuff like that. So, and apparently he even had on one of his guns, they had transcribed on one of their guns the N-word. So, which is crazy. So I don't really understand. I don't know. I don't understand what's going on. Like you have to be able to get inside somebody's head to really get why they're doing what they're doing, or and even how could that have been prevented? You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened to you to make you wanna shoot, all these African American people, or all these children, even? Like, that's what's the point?
Yeah, I agree with that. It's just you just wouldn't know what goes on in people's head, because you could just be a very sane, calm person, and something just snaps, and you can just go out and just kill someone. You don't know what people are just capable of doing, and it sucks to say this. I just don't think there's anything possibly we can do right now about any gun. I don't think taking away the guns is going to stop anything. I feel like taking away the guns, we're just going to do it. We're just going to get guns illegally already. People do that already now. So I don't see a point of taking just guns away and then boosting up the age of 21. That's not going to stop anything, because an 18-year-old can still get a gun illegally if they would want to. So I honestly just think we're fucked. We're just fucked.
I don't know. I don't know what we could do about it either. It's gonna have to come from the next couple of generations, and even then, after they come up with solutions and stuff like that, it's probably still gonna be a while before we ever have anything concrete. So,
hey man, let us know in the comment section what you think they should do. Should we take away the guns? Should we not? I don't know, but in the end of this video, I'm probably just going to put the victims of the shooting and everything. And once again, I just want to put my condolences out there and prayers to the families.